Okay, I'm going to help you get set up A to Z on your admin portal to get completely white labeled, connect to high level, get your custom menu link in high level, and start creating assistants in less than 10 minutes, hopefully. So let's get started. So at this point, you should probably be here once you first sign up. You'll see this Get Started help menu where you can schedule an onboarding call, see some click-through demos, documentation, and then also these videos will be present in there as well. We have 4 steps we need to do. 1 is connect to high level. 2 is to white label our client portal. 3 is to put our custom menu link inside of high level. And 4 is to create a location using the custom menu link. Super easy. All you have to do is click Take Me There, and we will take you to the tab that you need to go to do this. Now, I'm going to show you this on this account. This is a fresh account, but I'm actually going to use mine because it's already connected to my high level and everything. So what you'll do for step number 1 is take me there. It'll take you to integrations, and then you will see connect to high level where we will need to connect. So let's actually go into mine where we can go into integrations. And then what I will do is just reset my connection. Okay. So I'll go ahead and connect to high level here. Connect. This should take you to an OAuth page to high level. I need to connect to the agency here, not a sub account.
Warning.
If you do not connect to the agency level instead of the sub account, it will cause duplicate messages in that sub account because it will install the app twice.
So what you need to do,
you need to connect to the agency, which is going to allow us to divvy out access to your sub locations as you deploy them. So you don't have to manually do that. We'll actually do it for you, but you have to connect to the agency. It cannot be a sub account. If you do not see your agency, try it in an incognito browser or go to app.gohighlevel.com and make sure you're logged in their non-white labeled or non-white labeled domain platform. And then you should see agency pop up there. All right, click your agency. We want to allow access to all sub locations and then enable future installation. And what this is just going to allow us to do is to create and do all of this for you rather than you having to do this for every sub account that you set up. Just click these, and then once someone connects via the custom menu link, we will do all the heavy lifting for you on the back end, such as creating the location on our platform and also creating the connection for you inside of high level to that sub account specifically. Make sure that these 2 things are checked and the agency is checked on the last one. Let's proceed. And this should take us to an OAuth connecting page. And once that's done, it'll bring us back to our admin dashboard. Perfect. And so now if we go to integrations, we'll see that we are connected. Now, instead of saying connect, it should say reset connection. So that's how we know that the connection to high level is complete. Now I'm going to go back to this blank canvas over here, and we're going to assume that we did that in here, right? Let's go to white label our client portal. Take me there. Great. So this is going to actually be in the agency under white label here. You'll see branding and custom domains. Let's start with branding. So the name is actually what will be global across the platform. Example, if I go here, and actually we'll wait, so this is a fresh account, but that name will be set global across not only your admin portal, but also your sub accounts as well. So whatever you put here is what your clients is going to see as the product's name itself. So we'll keep it as Assistable.ai. And then just upload a logo here, PNG, and with the PNG with a transparent background, is allow us to do is to dynamically place this in the platform to keep brand continuity, again, in just dynamic places with a transparent background. And then we will set our brand colors here. So if we have our hex code, we'll put in our hex code. If not, we have some pre-selections for you here to make it really, really easy. So let's just upload. This is fun. So once I have my name, my logo, and my brand color in, I'll save that info, and you see the platform is already changing with my white labeled color. And again, this will be globally across the platform, and the changes are made instantly. So I'm going to go back here to mine, and we'll go to white label. You see I have my stuff set up, my brand hex color, and then I just have a white label logo here. Let's go to custom domains. So I want to connect a custom domain for potentially iframes, REST APIs, anything like that, so that if my clients have to use any of those deployments or any of those tactics or a very, very strategic or very complex deployment, that those domains are completely white labeled to me as the company, not with agent-centric or Assistable on that name. So what we'll do is we'll go to our domain provider here. Let's just say Squarespace. I will do get started, creating assistants.com. And so we'll connect to that domain. Okay, so I already had my A records set up here, but all you have to do is once you put that in, we will give you some A records to point to in your DNS, It'll basically just be whatever your subdomain is, whether it's, get AI dot whatever it is, or if you're just doing this as a complete white label with your brand, so Assistable.ai, you would just put an @ symbol here. This is going to be an A type record, and this is what you're going to put in there to point to us. Once that's done, you'll verify your domain. There'll be a button that says verify or connect or check connection. Click that button, and once that's done, you will know the connection is complete once you see your white label domain and connected. Now, common errors is that you're trying to point this to the same place that you already have the domain. That cannot work. You can't have a domain pointing to two different places. It doesn't really work out too well for the internet. So make sure that this is a specific subdomain or a specific domain that you've set aside to do this for, and it should be a pretty easy process, just changing that DNS record, verifying the connection, and then you have a white label domain now connected to our stuff. That'll be spread across the platform. Okay, so we have our branding done, our custom domains done. What's left? Custom menu link. So if you click on Take Me to Custom Menu Link, you'll see that you have your own custom menu link here. And if you have a white label domain, your white label domain will show up here for the custom menu link. We will just copy that, and then we will go into the agency settings of high level. So when you're in the agency dashboard there, you're going to go to Settings, Custom Menu Link, and create a custom menu link. And I'll just show you this here. So, all right, so I am in the agency settings of high level. So agency settings, and then we're in custom menu link here. What we will do is we will grab the custom menu link here, copy that, and keep it exactly how it is. And we're going to put it in this URL here. Now you can name this whatever you want to name it. This is just going to be a custom menu link that shows up to your users. So we can name it, in this example, we'll say creating assistance AI. And then typically people put the bot here. We do not want this on the agency sidebar because we're looking for a location ID variable, and your agency doesn't have a location because it's not a location. So we don't want this on the agency sidebar. We want this on the account sidebar so that we can pull the location ID to create that account for you. And depending on your deployment, whether you want to give this to all of your locations or just some, you can select all if you just want to do a mass deployment to all of your users, or we can select which accounts this is going to go to. So either one's relevant. We want to make sure that this is an iframe, and we want to allow microphone for voice testing iframes for voice calling, etc. We want to make sure that that permission is allowed. Once we're done, we will save that. And you notice if I go in here now, we'll see creating assistance AI or creating assistant AI, which is now our custom menu link, how this thing will be initiated. So I'll go ahead and delete this one because I already have my own. And then now really the only thing you have to do is if I go back to this tab, so we've connected with high level, we white labeled our client portal, we've installed our custom menu link inside of high level. The only thing we have to do now is just create the location with the custom menu link. And how you do that is you go to the location you're deploying in here. I'm just going to click on the custom menu link. We'll create the account for you in the background, and then we'll prompt to make the connection. Once that connection button has been clicked, we will automatically connect all of your OAuth. Everything in the back end will be done. This account is ready to go. So it's really as easy as that. And if you notice, if I go to my sub accounts now, this account is now in there with all of the location ID, any limits that I set. I could lock this account. I can manage what they see. If I don't want them to buy phone numbers, I can turn that off. And you see phone numbers is no longer in there. But that's all you have to do is just connect to high level, put the custom menu link in, right? White label it, and then just click on the custom menu link and we will create everything for you. So that location is completely connected and good to go. Now we just need to start building out our AI, create our training data, and get this thing deployed in the CRM. And I will do that in the next video.